So as I'm sure most people know, or at least the people who are going to be watching this video know for sure, that Ozzy Osbourne died a few weeks ago, and I was out of town during that time. And when I got back, I started pulling some of his stuff because I hadn't listened to a full record. I hear stuff on the radio every now and again. I listened to a full record or a full album in quite some time, so I thought I'd just pull some stuff out, listen to it. And when I was starting to put the stuff back, I was like, well, why don't I just make a video on it? I didn't call it a collection. It's more of an accumulation, because to me a collection is something that's going to be more comprehensive. It's going to be fuller. Even my Led Zeppelin stuff I didn't call a collection. But I've got enough stuff here that I can call a semi-collection, an accumulation. I'm going to start with the records, and then I'll go to the CDs. And the first one is an album, not this particular one, because when I was a kid, I bought it, and then when I guess CDs came out, I got rid of it. But I used to listen to this all the time, and that was Diary of a Madman. Jet. Still probably because I had it when I was a kid, really one of my favorites. And then obviously we can see by the sticker on Blizzard of Oz that this is a re-release, and I believe this one is too. They're both on Jet Records. They're not original copies. Let's see, this says the 30th anniversary vinyl edition. All original performances remastered from the original mastered tapes, 180 gram. Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. Then we have another one I had as a kid, Bark at the Moon. CBS Associated Records. I had this one on one of my favorite covers videos, The Ultimate Sin. Orange. Yeah, a friend of mine said, oh, we must like all orange. Maybe I mentioned it, I don't know. You must like orange and red records. Yeah, I do, or covers. So there's that one. Then I have No Rest for the Wicked. CBS Associated Records. No More Tears. And this is a re-release, I think this is a re-release. Double vinyl set, includes No More Tears and Mama, I'm Coming Home. Okay. Skip. And then we're to Black Rain. See, a lot of those, the gap between No More Tears and Black Rain, I don't know if they just never pressed issues for it, or if the issues that they pressed were just so hard to find that people who have them kept them, because I know there was a period of years in which vinyl was going out of style and people weren't buying them anymore, so they just really stopped making them, or they made them in extremely limited productions. So this is Black Rain, and this is 2XLP, two records, 150 gram black vinyl, the #1 rock single, I Don't Want to Stop Not Going Away, and Not Going Away. So there's Black Rain. Then we move on to Ordinary Man. New album on 140 gram black vinyl, includes Under the Graveyard, Straight to Hell, Ordinary Man, and It's a Raid. Album download card. I don't know if I got the download card on that. I actually made a video on that, but I don't know. I'm sure I would have had to. A lot of times I don't read the hype stickers. Patient number 9. This one's on like a translucent blue. That's not the way it comes out, but it's a little bit splattered with yellow stuff. It says on crystal, Caraco, and pearl marbled vinyl, featuring Patient number 9, Degradation Rules, with special guest artists Jeff Beck, Eric Clapton, Taylor Hawkins, Tommy Iommi, Mike McCready, Duff McKagan, Chad Smith, Robert Trujillo, and Zach Wilde. Oh, okay, Patient number 9. And then Speak of the Devil, This is something I've had for a while. He's got the raspberries in his mouth to make it look like, I guess, blood or something. I thought I had something else, but this is all I pulled, so speak of the devil. All right, now we're on to the CDs, because that was not a studio album. Blizzard of Oz. Well, I'm not going to open them up. Okay, Blizzard of Oz. Diary of a Madman. This is a club edition. Bark at the Moon. Now made in the USA. What does this say it was made? Printed in the USA. I guess it doesn't matter. Ultimate Sin. No Rest for the Wicked. No More Tears. No More Tears. So I got two No More Tears. You can see it's different covers, different backs. CD's probably going to look different too. Just make sure they don't fall out when I pick them up. So there's what the CDs look like. Alright, here's where the gaps in my records were. Osmosis. Are these all open? Well, why? It doesn't matter. Okay, Down to Earth. I had a copy of this. Well, no, okay. I bought a copy of this with a whole bunch of CDs, and I got home, and it was like George Michael in there or something like that. I'm like, son of a bitch, you got to be kidding me. So it took me a while, and I finally got this one. So Down to Earth. Let's see, we got Undercover here. And then we got The Ozman Cometh. And this one I've had for a while because I remember I was getting the back covers off of some website because all this had was the book and it's 2 CDs, but it didn't have the back cover, so I had to go on some website, print it up, make sure it was the right size for the case here. And so it's not perfect, probably can't see, but it's not bad. Okay, now we have Scream. And now we're to the greatest hits. So I don't have the latest ones. Vision number 9, Black Rain. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, it's kind of like my CDs fill in the gap where my records are empty, and then the records take over from where my CDs end. So this is the essential Ozzy Osbourne. Obviously, a greatest hits, two CDs. There he is pretending to bite a dove. I guess there he is pretending to bite a dove. And then here is, what is this? Just Say Ozzy. 22-bit SBM digital remaster. Just Say Ozzy. So this is like War Pigs. So this is, it's been a long time since I listened to this. Usually I listen to the full length, the studio albums. So this must be like kind of a greatest hits, even going into Black Sabbath. And I didn't include any Black Sabbath stuff because I already did a video on my favorite Black Sabbaths, writing them. Okay, Randy Rhoads Tribute. And classic Randy Rhoads, 24-bit remastered from the original masters. Original artwork with additional new photos. Rainy Ridge tribute. And then this, I didn't even know if I should throw it in there. I picked it up at a thrift store because it's not music, it's stupid talking from the TV show The Osbournes. So, well, no, it isn't. That's why I turned it off after a while. Pat Boone doing Crazy Train. Ozzy Osbourne Dreamer. Kelly Osbourne doing Papa Don't Preach, which is Madonna. The Kinks, You Really Got Me. So this is all sorts of shit. I guess this was music from the show. I never watched the show. The Cure, Drive, Star Sailor, Good Souls Live, Dilution, Mirror Image, Eric Clapton, Wonderful Tonight, Ozzy Osbourne, My Mom Coming Home, Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train, and Chevelle Family System. So this is just, okay, let's see what it says. Well, it probably would have been best to read this first. Includes the best uncensored dialogue. Okay, so I was kind of right. From the show between every track, and personal notes from the family about their favorite songs, plus bonus Osbourne family greeting card. Well, let's see if there's a greeting card in here. This is one of those I put on there and thought, what the hell is this? I don't need to listen to this shit. And then just took it out. Okay, I guess that's the greeting card. I love you more than life itself, but you're bleeping mad, I guess is F. Oh, it's supposed to be fucking mad, but so anyway, yep, that's it. There's what I have with Ozzy Osbourne, and anyway, like I said, it's not what I would consider a collection. It's more of an accumulation. I guess you could say that the CDs for the most part aren't, well, no, because I'm missing the last few, so no, I'd call it an accumulation. I think I'm comfortable with that. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, click like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and bye.